think you know this one. If you want to read a book, clap your hands.
If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, listen up and take a look.
If you want to read a book, clap your hands.
If you want to read a book, stomp your feet.
If you want to read a book, stomp your feet.
If you want to read a book, listen up and take a look. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. If you want to read a book, shout hooray, hooray!
If you want to read a book, shout hooray, hooray. If you want to read a book, listen up and take a look. If you want to read a book, shout hooray.
If you want to read a book, take a seat.
If you want to read a book, take a seat.
If you want to read a book, listen up and take a look. If you want to read a book, take a seat.
Hello, I'm Miss Affra Tighty, and today we're going to read you a lovely book. I picked this one up myself. It's said Ruby Finds a Worry, and it's by Tom Percival. What a colorful and delicious looking book. Hope you enjoy it. I did. That must be Ruby. Ruby loved being Ruby. I hope you love being you too. She loved to swing up high. She loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day. She discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. Look at her, she's completely unaware. In fact, it was so small that, at first, she hardly noticed it. But the worry started to grow. Each day, it got a bit bigger. Oh, look, she's sitting in a chair, it's bigger. She's reading a book, War and Peace. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box, and it was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. Look at this. A worry can be so annoying. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. Look, she's ignoring it. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things she loved. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing that you could ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Now the worry was enormous, like some drag queen's hair. It could barely fit in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half the school bus, and it took up a whole row of seats at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt. Sad. And then she noticed something else. Something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? Look. A different color, but a worry nevertheless. It was. Ruby realized she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Look, but hers is still big. Then Ruby did the best thing you can ever do with a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Look, it's gotten smaller and smaller and smaller. Now it's so teeny. Even my nail is bigger. So both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Look how happy she is. Of course, that wasn't the last time she had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time, but now she knew how to get rid of them. Look, she's very happy. They never hung around for long. Look at it. This book is Ruby Finds a Worry by Tom Percival. I hope you enjoyed this book. I enjoyed reading it for you. Hello, we're going to do another little song. I hope you like it. I hope I'm really good at it too. So the dress on the dragon goes swish, 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 swish. The dress on the dragon goes swish, 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 all through the town. The jewelry on the dragon goes bling, 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 bling. The jewelry on the dragon goes bling, 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 all through the town. The hair on the dragon goes swish, 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 swish. The hair on the dragon goes swish, 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 all through the town. The heels on the dragon go click, 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 click. The heels on the dragon go click, 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 all through the town.
The world needs more purple people by Kristen Bell and Benjamin Hart. Purple's my favorite color. Ta-da! Follow my guide to become a purple person. How to be a purple person by Penny. Now, you may be asking yourself, why in the world would I want to be purple? Purple is a magic color made when red and blue work together. I think all the best things in the world are purple. But you're probably wondering, what does that have to do with people? Wow, are you a genius? Because you are already on your way to becoming a purple person. You want to know why? Step 1, ask really great questions. My dad says purple people ask great questions. Questions about everything, even questions about questions. Hey, Dad, how far away is outer space? Have you ever met a dolphin? How many dolphins live in outer space? 3. Purple questions are the kind that help you learn something really big about the world or something really small about another person. How tall is the world's tallest rainbow? What's your bear's name? It's Charlie. Dad says the more purple questions you ask, the more purple you become. How many do you think there are? Looking up at the stars. He also says I can only ask him 20 questions about space dolphins per day. It's reasonable. Step 2, laugh a lot. My grandpa says purple people laugh a lot. We're always laughing together. I mean, like snot out of our nose laughing. That's descriptive. We laugh at books. We laugh at jokes. How do you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie in it. We laugh at donkeys' dances and hairy elephant knees. And especially, we laugh at Grandpa's funny noises. Purple laughing helps us remember the things we share and forget what we thought made us different. It's almost impossible to be angry when you are laughing. Try it, I dare you. Grandma says the more purple laughing you do, the more purple you become. She also says Grandpa's noises are her favorite funny noises in the whole wide world. Step 3, use your voice. And don't lose your voice. Mom says purple people use their voice and don't lose their voice. She encourages me to use my voice to sing. My dad is the one with the hairy chest who loves me more than all the rest. To give good ideas. Let's wear monster costumes to school. That is a great idea. And to share my opinions. I personally feel like we shouldn't have to eat Brussels sprouts because they're small, sweaty socks. Sometimes purple people lose their voice, and that's okay. It happens. A purple voice helps someone who is having trouble finding their own purple voice. People just don't speak up, but purple people listen. Maybe you could tell them that you don't like it when you call me that bad name. Do you want me to help you to tell them? Mom says the more you use a purple voice, the more purple you become. Mom, can you help me with my play? She also said she heard my opinions on Brussels sprouts, but I still have to eat them. I'm going to work on a better argument. Step 4, work hard, super duper hard. My grandpa says purple people know how to dig in and get stuff done. He and I like to work hard while we build things, while we learn things, and while we grow things. Grandpa says the more purple work you do, the more purple you become. He also says no purple work has ever been done while sitting on your backside, sipping strawberry lemonade. Okay, are you ready for the last step? Are you ready? Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure? Are you really, really, really sure? Okay, drum roll, please. Step 5, paint yourself purple. Just kidding. That's not the way to become a purple person. Actually, being a purple person has nothing to do with what you look like. My teacher says purple people look like all sorts of ways. They are big and small, old and young. Some wear cool coats. Some wear shorts with a lot of pockets. And some wear funny hats. She says some purple people feel blue sometimes and red other times. And some purple people even have green hair. Step 5, just be the real you. Like my teacher always says, purple people can come in every color you can dream up and every size you can think up. The only way to be purple is to just be you, because you are the only you we've got. So there are my surefire steps to turning into purple person. Hey, wait a minute. You ask really great questions, you laugh a lot, you use your voice all the time, you're a really hard worker, and you are totally you. Well, I'll be a llama's mama. You've been beautifully purple this whole time. I'm sure glad you're a purple person because the world needs more purple people, just like you. That was The World Needs More Purple People by Kristen Bell and Benjamin Hart.